Hey guys, Godzilla here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about some more Godzilla figure news. So jumping right into it, we have the Mezco Destroy All Monsters sets revealed. I knew a while back Mezco got the rights to make Godzilla figures, or whatever kind of something Godzilla related. And I thought that they were going to be making Godzilla vs. Kong figures, but, I mean, that's still a possibility, but I'm not 100% sure if they are or not. But they finally have made some sort of Godzilla figures, and they have made Godzilla 1968, King Ghidorah 1968, Rodan 1968, Mothra Larva 1968, Anguirus 1968, Manila 1968, Baragon 1968, and lastly Gorsaurus 1968. The first set has Godzilla, which comes with two fisted arms, a roaring head, and a atomic breath. It also comes with Rodan, which has a roaring head and I believe a flying head, so you can pose Rodan in a flying position. And the Mothra larva that is in this set comes with a web attack. I'm not sure what else you could really call that. And then we have Anguirus that comes with a closed mouth head. Set 2 comes with King Ghidorah, which has 3 gravity beam effects. And then we have Manila, which comes with a pair of different arms, which I can't really tell what is different between these arms and the arms that are on the figure. I think possibly these are like arms for when Manila does is kind of like atomic breath pose or something like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of Godzilla, who does that, because he does do that in some of the Showa era movies. Or maybe both of them do it. I can't really say for sure. I think like maybe the finger pose, like the hand pose, is somewhat different. I'm not 100% sure on that. The roaring head is another thing we have, and we also have the atomic breath, which is why I hint towards, the arms possibly being connected to the atomic breath, because I'm pretty sure Manila does like a kind of like raises arms up and then brings them back down to shoot his atomic breath, or atomic smoke is what you could call it. And then we have Baragon that comes with a roaring head and crawling legs, so you can make a Baragon go on all fours. And then lastly we have Gorsaurus, which comes with absolutely nothing. So that's pretty disappointing, though understandable, because I'm not sure what really you could make Gorsaurus come with. But each of these figures from both of the sets have only 5 points of articulation. I'm not sure how that necessarily works for the Mothra larva, but apparently all of them have only 5 points of articulation, which is not a lot, so that is pretty disappointing. But where these figures do succeed in is in the details. The details are very well done. The only one that I think looks weird is King Ghidorah, and I think that's because this might not be the case, but I think the wings are smaller than they really should be. And if that is the case, I think possibly they did that because if they made the wings as big as they should have been, then maybe the figure would have cost more to make, and they would have had to make the set 2 higher in price, possibly, because I'm pretty sure that's like one of the reasons why NECA didn't make the King Ghidorah 2019 is because, it was so large that they would have to put so much money into it, and they didn't think it would sell that well. So that could be a reason why Mezco did that, but there is no saying for sure. Both of these sets are $85 each, and both release January 2022. Both sets are available now for pre-order at mezcotoys.com. And that is that. Moving on, we have HD images of the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla, Singular Point, Anguirus, and Manda. Both of these still look pretty good, although we have no new information about these two. But connected to these images, we have a new Bandai Movie Monster Series, what was thought to be the new Titanosaurus. We have Godzilla Aquatilis, I think is how you pronounce that. A Godzilla Aquatilis revealed. And I just want to mention, I 100% called that this kaiju would have some sort of connection with Godzilla, because, it has very obvious Godzilla dorsal fins, so you would figure it would have some sort of connection to Godzilla, which obviously it does, now that we have the official name for it, which is very odd, because if, all of us thought that this was Titanosaurus, or at least I'm pretty sure all of us thought that this was Titanosaurus, and, I don't see why it wouldn't be Titanosaurus, because it has very obvious features that it would be Titanosaurus, like the skin color. It has like kind of that purplish reddish color with the yellow on it, although the figure doesn't have the yellow on it. And it also has like the face kind of features that are very similar to Titanosaurus. And Titanosaurus is more of a sea creature than anything, and this is obviously a sea creature, so we figured, since all the other kind of kaijus have very dramatic designs, that make them look different, we figured this would be like the new kind of Titanosaurus. Like, for example, Manda looks pretty different from what Manda has looked like before, so yeah, it very heavy evidence that this would be Titanosaurus, but I guess not. I guess this is a Godzilla Aquatilis, unless they end up naming it Titanosaurus, and it's, I don't know, I don't really think that's how that's going to work, but it might. There's no saying for sure. I don't think that Godzilla Aquatilis has appeared in the show yet, because it is available in Japan, and you can actually watch it depending where you go with English subtitles, but I'm personally waiting for it to go on Netflix, which we do have a release for, but I'll get more into that in the movie news. But I am very curious to know what Godzilla Aquatilis will be doing in the show. Like, is it Godzilla evolving? Or is it like Godzilla shape-shifting, where Godzilla can like change forms, where like this is his like swimming water form, and then Godzilla can change, into the other version of Godzilla that we've seen him, where he's on land and whatnot. So that could be the case, or it's just Godzilla evolving, which could also very well be the case. Either way, it is pretty interesting. The figure itself looks pretty good, but unfortunately we have no further information on the figure as of now. Next we have new exclusive lottery prize monster head magnets revealed. We have Godzilla 2019/2021, Burning Godzilla 2019, and we have Kong 2017, I believe. I don't think this is Kong 2021, because Kong 2021 obviously has more of a beard, and this one doesn't look like it has much of a beard, so I think this is Kong from Skull Island. And we also have Ghidorah 2019, Shin Godzilla, Godzilla 1954, Godzilla 1962, and Godzilla from Singular Point, which I believe is called Godzilla Ultima or something like that. I don't know 100% for sure. But all of these look really cool. It is unfortunate that these are exclusive lottery prize magnets. I would hope that they would get a US or possibly a worldwide release sometime in the future, but it is, no saying for sure. Lastly, we have a new Ichiban Kuji 1 Award Soft Vix Burning Godzilla 2019 revealed, which is about 8 inches tall and 14 inches long. This also is a lottery prize exclusive, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm pretty sure this is like the exact same statue as the other Godzilla 2019 statue, because it looked very much like it. This one obviously just being Burning Godzilla, which would be a different paint job. And I'm pretty sure that they're the same thing. There's no really saying for sure. But if this is, the same, then it's possible that, that one was revealed or released as a lottery prize exclusive and then had a US or possibly a worldwide release. I don't know for sure if it had a worldwide release or it might have just been for the US. I don't know for sure. So I think it's possible that this one might be the same as well. I would hope so, because it is pretty cool. Personally, out of the two, I would probably get the Godzilla 2019 version. Just the regular Godzilla 2019. And for that kind of figure or statue, it is really nice, because you would think a statue like this, being pretty highly detailed, would be pretty expensive, which I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's nowhere near as expensive as you would think. It's around like $70, so that is kind of like a steal. So a lot of people are like, I'm getting this. Personally, I don't usually get statues like at all. Like I think I only have like maybe, I don't think I have any statues at all, unless you can consider Funko Pops as statues, which they kind of are, but I don't know. They have some sort of articulation in the head, so I guess you could kind of consider them figures as well. I have no clue. But I would totally get it, and I do have the money for it, but I am saving for the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla 2021, whenever that will be revealed. If that'll be revealed, I'm very, very hoping that it does. And I actually have a theory on how the Mechagodzilla will be revealed and why it hasn't been revealed yet, or that kind of situation. But first, I do want to mention that is it for today. We have no other news for, Godzilla figure news or anything else kaiju related that is figure news, which is pretty unfortunate. Some of this news is kind of old, but not entirely old, so that is a pretty good thing. Hopefully we have some more news soon, and hopefully it involves the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla 2031. But speaking of that, and I was gonna mention my theory. The theory that I think is the reason why we haven't, they haven't revealed the statue or figure yet, is because the movie hasn't come out in Japan and some other parts of the world, so possibly they're waiting for it to be the movie to completely come out into theaters and whatnot, or just Japan in general, because Bandai Tamashii Nations is a Japan company, so they could just be waiting for it to come out in Japan before revealing Mechagodzilla, because Mechagodzilla is a very huge spoiler for Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't know if they are selling Playmates toys in Japan. If not, then that could be why, not really anyone knows about Mechagodzilla in Japan. I mean, I'm not saying people don't know about Mechagodzilla in Japan, because I'm sure people do know. But it's obvious that not everyone is going to know about Mechagodzilla in Japan, depending on the Playmates situation, because, Playmates having the Mechagodzilla out, then basically everyone's going to know by then. Like everyone in the U.S. knows, and all that kind of stuff, before the movie came out anyways. So I think they could be waiting for that, so I think possibly the figure won't be revealed until June or July, which could very well be the case, because that's a pretty popular time for things to get revealed, like video games, figures, and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's when it'll be revealed. I'm very, very hoping that it is revealed definitely sometime, because I 100% do want to get an S.H. Monster Arts Godzilla 2021, and I don't see why they wouldn't make a Mechagodzilla 2021, because it's not like completely insane like the City out of Edge of Battle Mechagodzilla, where it was like all weird and jagged. So I think it's highly possible that they could make one, but it's not confirmed, so there is no saying for sure. But I do hope they do. So that is just my theory on, if they'll make a Mechagodzilla or when they'll reveal the Mechagodzilla. But that is fully the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.